Scientia once again. Today I come up with another exciting and interesting video that how to make your child confident, how to make your child interested in learning, how to pay the attention of the child. I know you all may have difficulties while you are making the child to learn. Here, these kinds of tips definitely will help you. Let's go to the video. Very first tip is make an effective study schedule. See, you all know that your children are very much dependent on you and they are at the age of kindergarten and they cannot make their own time schedule. So you have to make a time schedule and a study schedule for them. And whenever you are making a time schedule, you have to keep in mind that every day you have to follow a particular time. Suppose if you are making the child to sit between 7 to 8, ensure that you are keeping that time every day. So their brain will automatically store that yes, 7 to 8 is my study time. So even though without your assistance, if you are practicing this at least 1 month, the children will automatically take the books and sit in their study area between that time. And you have to ensure that it has to be age appropriate. It should not be lengthy. Whenever you are making a time schedule, you have to follow always spaced method of learning. Most of the parents are following marked method of learning. See, what is spaced method of learning? That means you have to create a segments of time period during that entire time. That means if you are making a child to sit 10 minutes continuously, you have to give 5 minutes break. And you have to repeat the time schedule periodically. So the child will get the attention and focus. If you are allowing them by compelling them to sit 1 hour continuously, the child may be sitting to you, but the focus and attention will not be there. We all know that the children nowadays, they are having very poor attention span. So we have to invite their attention and we have to ensure that their focus is also there. After making a study schedule, you have to discuss with that your child. You can call like this, my dear little star, come here. This is your study schedule. First you have to learn maths. Suppose your child is saying, no mama, I don't want to study maths first. Let me learn English first. You have to give respect to the child's word and make changes accordingly. Suppose if your child want, instead of 5 minutes, they want 10 minutes break, allow them and make a rapport and make that schedule is comfortable for your child. The second point is sit along with the child during their study time. My dear parents, your presence is very much mandatory to the child during their study time because especially they are at the age of kindergarten and they will keep on asking many kind of questions and they want to answer that also. So your presence is very much important. Most of the parents, what they will do, no, they will sit along with the child at least 10 minutes and they will teach the child and they will take the rough note and ask them to write down at least 10 times. So my dear parents, please don't do. You have to sit along with the child entirely for the time period. So they will feel a security and they will feel an interest to ask. They will feel interested to the learning platform. The third point is be serious while learning. Suppose if you are making the child to learn in a corner and you are keep on watching the reels, shorts, or you are doing something else, or you are keep on talking, or you are attending a call and you are continuously talking or chatting something else, your child is constantly observing and watching all this and they will definitely lose the confidence in learning also. So they may backfire to you. So if your child want to cooperate with you, you always have to show interest and you have to treat the learning process be serious. The next point is discuss studies and subjects. Whenever your child is coming back home, you have to give a big hug and you have to ask what happened in your school. Tell me, let me hear. Like that you can ask and spend a quality time with the child. So what is the benefit that getting to you, you know? See, the child will pay attention in the school, because the child know that when they are coming back home there is a one person waiting to hear all this. So the child will observe and pay attention and pay focus in the classroom. So it is a small tip that you can ask and discuss with the child about the subjects, about the favorite teachers, what all happened in the classroom, and which is their favorite subject. Then hands-on activities, what all happened, anything special in the school, any celebration, everything you have to communicate with the child. Every day like that you have to communicate with the child, and you have to analyze what progress is noting for your child. And if the child is not paying attention, if they are not giving any interest to a particular subject or a particular teacher, you have to note down and talk to the teacher. That is very important. If you are noting anything like that, instantly you have to talk to the teacher and ensure that the teacher is giving effective classes to the child. The next point is create a learning platform effectively. So whenever you are making the child to sit for study, you have to ensure that that area is distraction free. If you are making the child in a room where there is a heap of unfolded clothes, the child will lose the confidence. The child will not take that learning process seriously. You have to ensure that it is spotless, or it has to be filled with some decoration of charts, some sight words here, some numbers here. You have to affix some learning environment like numbers, charts or flashcards on the wall, and you have to create a positive ambience for the child. Then only the child will take it as a serious. This small tips is very important in their daily life. It will help a lot in their progressive life also. So you have to ensure the learning platform is distraction free. The next point is use technology wisely. We all know that we are living in a digital world where everything is in our fingertips. So many useful videos and online learning platforms are available. So you can give access to the child, but at the same time you have to set a timer for that, and you have to balance the time or the screen time with the digital world and the real world. Then very important point is lay important on learning process than grades. Most of the parents will focus on the term and evaluation mark. So how the children scored, whether they got out of out. No, you have to focus on the learning process. What is the progress you noted in that child? Then if you are focusing on learning process, the grades and marks automatically will come. And my dear parents, I have a request. You should not compare your child with any others, because each and every child is unique in their own ways, and each and every child, they are having their own ability to do. So you should not compare your child with others. If you are doing like that, the child will definitely lose confidence, and they will lose the discipline, or they will lose the interest in learning. The next point is help the child to learn from the failure. It is very important in improving their self-confidence. Suppose your child failed in an exam, or they scored less mark in an exam. What do you have to do? You have to make the child very comfortable first, and you have to create a rapport with the child, and you have to ask, what happened here? Or what significant trouble you have noted when you are writing the exam? Is that question that much tough? Any kind of question you can ask, and you can allow the child to give reply, and you hear very comfortably, and help the child in that situation and improve their self-confidence. The next point is involve the child in purchasing or shopping their study materials. If you are giving access, or if you are giving a freedom to purchase their own preferences, the child will embark on their learning journey, and it will play a pivotal role in shaping their minds and future. It will definitely boost their confidence. It will allow the child to make an interest in learning platform. As I always said, the next point is acknowledge all the achievements. Suppose your child scored very high mark in the exam, or they are coming with any kind of prizes, or if they are coming with a valuable words, If they are coming with an appreciation, if they are coming with a bundle of energy, you have to acknowledge and you have to give appreciation, so that child will get a bundle of energy to do the next task. The next point is inculcate reading. You have to make reading as a habit. You can affix a chart of sight words on the wall of their learning platform and allow them to read. And you can also make a self-appraisal chart of reading. And after reading, allow the child to stick a star on that chart, or allow the child to do, or allow the child to apprise themselves, and you also give any kind of motivation, inspiration or appreciation. You can reward to the child. It will refuel and recharge your child's reading skills, obviously. The next point is encourage curiosity in the child. Whenever you are making the child to sit, you can also ask some questions to the child, so that it will help the curiosity in the child and it will boost their critical thinking. We all know that nowadays 21st century skills are very important in child to live in the next generation. So you can also ask some questions like why boys are not wearing gold ornaments. Let them think for some time. So these kinds of questions will boost their thinking skills, and obviously it will boost their critical thinking. Finally, whenever your child is going to learn, inspire the child, encourage the child to take a prayer for 30 seconds, at least 30 seconds, because seeking divine blessing is very important in kids' life. So practice it as a habit and make it as a routine. So we all know that without God's grace we cannot achieve anything in our life. So you have to make it is a habit in your child's life. So I hope this video is very helpful for you, and I'll come up with another exciting video very soon. Thank you.